So in case you've noticed, there's some serious stuff going on today. I was out driving F250 Thursday during a snowstorm, and it quit on me. I believe it's a fuel pump because, so I sprayed a little fuel in the air cleaner and it started, which makes me think, of course, it's fuel deprived. So, for those of you who don't know, guess what you got to do to get to the fuel pump? You either drop the tank, which is a real pain in the butt after it's been on one of these for so long because your fittings and stuff won't come off very easy, or do what I'm doing and you take apart the bed and lift the bed off so you can get to the top of it. So right now, I am putting straps on all four corners of my bed. So I'm on the final strap, and the idea is the straps are going to balance this thing out so I don't put pressure on either or all sides more than, okay, so they're all tight. Now ideally is I should be able to lift skid loader up and be able to take this out without a problem. I put wood under it to separate it from the rest of it. So basically these cross members in here are just torn to crap. The good news is my bed don't look real bad. Whoever had this truck before me, they put a considerable amount of weight on it and crushed them, which is part of the problem. So I'll get those, I'll pull it off, and we'll see where we get. Well, okay, maybe for me, just want to make sure I go kind of straight up here. you get a box off when you have a skid loader. I'm telling you, you guys have heard me preach it many of time. Skid loaders are invaluable. Usually they tell you in the instructions it takes at least four guys to do this. Well, it's kind of hard to get guys to help sometimes. Everybody's busy, you know, everybody knows how that is. So, yeah, so hopefully we'll do some work on that, and we'll get this thing back on before. So underneath, I don't know what I'm doing right now is the box is sitting outside. It needs to dry out because you can see the snow in here. So we'll let this dry out, and basically these are where your mounts go. So I'm going to have to tip the box off, tip the box up, clean all the old rails across here. I think the kit for the 4 rails, you have one here, you have one across here, you have one here, and you have one back here. The thing is that these are clips. Clips slide on, you get a kit, and I got the kit already. I've had the kit for a couple of years. New bolts, new clips. You can't barely get them off, so they suggest cutting the heads off, lifting it up, and there you go. To be honest with you, I've never done this before. It was pretty darn easy, quite frankly. And what's the beauty is now I can go down here and start replacing parts like this. So I can cut that, and I have the pieces to do it. So we're gonna do some work, especially on the back here. I don't have to do this. I need to get this done so I can get the bed on, and then we can go from here. Here's where let me go on the other side here. So if I'm doing this, no, you can just go there, please. Oh gosh. Crap. So this is your fuel pump. So this is why I wanted to do this like this, because you can reach everything right here. You can undo all this, take it off. Now, I think you could take these off here. You have a return for pressure and stuff. So probably what I'll do is I'll take these off just to make sure. I was gonna work on the bed anyway. This just kind of pushed me into it. But I believe you can take these off, and I can put a hose on here and pull it over and start the truck. And basically I'll be able to know for sure if this is bad or not. I'm gonna guess it is because of the way it just stopped. But truck looks pretty good, guys. It's got your typical rust and stuff, but nothing that I'm seeing is, you know, bad. I will probably try to power wash it before I put the bed on it, and I'll probably coat it with some rust inhibitor and stuff to see if I can.
Look at that. Snow got all the way up in there.
So, yeah, that's how you know, you always think to yourself that this could go terribly wrong, but I thought this through. Kudos to my wife for coming out and helping me. I'm looking for a pair of gloves.
I'm saying hi.
Well, that's my wife. So, yep, springs were redone, brakes were redone recently. So, yeah, we will do some work on it. And I don't know how.
Oh, that's gross.
I probably, just for the sake of it, guys, I think I'm probably ought to catch the stuff so I don't just put it on my floor and cause. So I don't know how these come off. I'm wondering if I need to cut them. I'll probably just cut the spring off. I better make sure my kit has them. If they don't, stuff like that. All this will be new. I don't remember if I said what that cost. I think the pieces there, I think it's like 300 bucks, I think. But my wife was pointing out here that I could help myself out by getting rid of the snow. So, we got a long ways for hay season, so I'm doing some work in the house on the basement, and so weeknights I'll be in there, and weekends when it's nice. But the idea thing now is I need to get this thing running, because I can drive this and pull a trailer like this. I don't have to have the bed on. You have to kind of make some arrangements for lights, which I can do. I have some lights that I got at Harbor Freight that can basically just stick on the back. And but right now, this snow and stuff is the main thing now, is pulling that out. So we'll grab a rake and clean it out before it leaves more water. So, for now, that's why I always say front end loaders are worth their weight in gold or steel, whatever you want to call it, because you guys know me. I like to do things myself. I don't like to rely on waiting on people to come and try to help. And I was blessed. It worked out. So for now, we're going to end it. We're going to do some work here that I don't really know sure how to get those off, but we're going to figure it out. And we'll see you next time when I start working on the bed. Talk to you later. What?
Do your ending.
I haven't been, but... So, anyway, guys, that's it. I know I haven't been posting a lot. It's been
Busy.
it's been a busy month. Still working on, as I've told you before, still working on my mother-in-law's estate. I don't envy anybody that has to go through that in the future. But yeah, so we're doing all right. So please like and share, and leave comments and subscribe, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.